Oh, hello. So, fun fact. This is a little tiny session. Yeah, it ain't even an hour. That's why it's up on Sunday before the actual game goes live. Yeah, you're right. It's just a little bit extra because uh, things went down last session, and they were crazy things. Yeah, yeah, real reasons. I also discovered at the end of that session I was using legacy creatures. So you'll sometimes see me refer to a particular book. This one here, Mordecai's Tome of Foes, and I'll look at that and I'll be like, oh yeah, this is some great lore. Yeah, but it turns out that's a few stat blocks that I'm using. Yeah, so that'll be fun. Either way, let's let's see what happens. Let's see where we are now, because we find ourselves about an hour later.
Can I click up a short rest?
If you're gonna class torture as short rest, you can class torture as short rest.
I mean, I would. Would I be tortured?
Oh yeah, that's what this whole place is for. In fact, I didn't think I'd have to read it all, but technically speaking, I do have to read a small piece off from the book. I didn't even put this book away from last night. It sat at the bottom of my chair the entire time. So, the second floor, where an Amnesu and Chain Devil resided until Corby decided that throwing one down the stairs would be funny. The floor of the room is strewn with hooks and chains, manacles bolted to the walls, and in the middle of the room, a spiked iron chair bolted to the floor. The chair's armrests and legs are fitted with iron shackles. The corner of one room has gaping holes in the floor and ceiling, which passes through a large iron ladder leading to the tower's ground and rooftop levels. You've been here a little while. It's about an hour. Some information, I would say, has been given freely. Where you came from, mainly. The weird devil who we had to censor last session, whose photo I won't bring up again. He's taken a shining to Rupert, and he's been making some funny faces at the big guy, the fat guy, for some time. You can tell that they've been having a little telepathic communication. Ornolin, now deceased, has been laid in a corner and just continues to bleed. All of your other party members who aren't tasting windows for the fun of it find themselves wrapped in large chains and tied to the floor, unconscious. I don't have water for today's session, so this will be fun. You've been tortured. Presently, maybe prior as well. Who knows? Whatever gets you off. Now, you sit here in this den of iniquity, where things seem just a little bit more bleak than they did prior. About an hour ago, you decided to try and fuck with some devils. This has been the result. You've heard devils speak in their infernal tongue about what to do. You don't speak infernal, but it's very obvious they're talking about you and your party.
Mm-hmm.
It's the chain devil and runs a hook around your throat. You see the flashing images once more of the sticks, the armies of hell, the platoons, the battalions. You see a figure. You reckon that figure is probably you. Drawn up is the... I really don't know, is that Amnesu? Is it Amnesu? No. Leans in, hands on the chair, and as my astute colleague is trying to say, why are you here now? Why not leave your friend? Moves a hand over to Ornolin. Has expired. Your companion. Moves the hand and gestures towards Rupert, who's been, for lack of better terminology, medically assessed by a devil. You'll never be the same again. Your other companion. So you see the hand moving and just pointing straight forward over your eye. They're not even tiefling. That one. The arm seems to turn and you can follow its gaze as it points towards Corby. He started this. Left you to die. And then that one puts a hand in your head and tries his hardest to go full owl with it as you feel that just almost crackings. He would sell you into slavery for his own hide. Why are you still here?
The obvious answer is that I haven't gotten a chance to leave yet, but I think, yeah, because I want to make a deal.
Oh, a deal, you say? For
Yes.
what?
I think we, whoever could provide you with some value, doing some dirty work for you.
My dear, this is hell. Everything's dirty work. And we have legions. What makes you more astute than them? What does... looks around. 3.5 idiots have that 3,000 don't.
Fuck, what do we have? I don't know.
think? Tick tock, tick tock.
Bigger death wish than the idiots outside? I don't know. Something to lose, perhaps?
He leans in. What do you think we need? Tell me, you who's been here less than a week. Me who's been here for eons.
Could I roll inside to figure out if he has anything in mind?
Okay,
Or like history, if I can think of anything that he might need. Like something like could I roll a dice to help me out?
I suppose that. I'd go with insight. I mean, if it helps you in any way, shape, or form, I rolled an 8.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
Like a dirty 8.
Oh god, I rolled a 3.
I'll give you this much.
13.
I'll give you this much, Return. His tone is mocking, but not condescending.
As you said, we've only been here a week. I'm still finding our footing. We're still finding our footing, you know, figuring out who we can take in a fight or not. Seems like we've taken off more than we can chew, and maybe I'm just trying to find a way so we don't all die. I'm willing to give a lot. Just name your price.
Sort of moment goes by as you hear the clanging, shingling of the chain devil. You hear that? You watch as he drags the body of Ornolin. Just lays it down there. You're already dying.
I don't really value that guy. Gonna be honest. I'm more worried about those three as I point like to the three in front of me. So Rupert, Tarshival, and Corby. Those are the ones I'm worried about. The other two, you can keep. Just display them as trophies for all I care.
Just to grab the body once more. You don't care for this one at all. You never once corrected me when I called them your friends. You'd be a terrible gambler.
Sorry? What was the last thing?
You never once corrected me when I called them your friends.
Yes. No, I don't need the last sentence.
Oh,
Like the last...
you'd be a terrible gambler.
I'd call them my friends because they provided value in that position. I'd call them worthless because that's more valuable for me now. I'm not a gambler. I don't like keeping too big of a secrets. I'm an open book. I don't risk the ship to save one sailor.
You little devil down by river. Oh, it's a good one. He's gonna watch you start frantically writing that shit down. Immediately starts poking and prodding Rupert once more with a little pen, quill. Forget what I said this guy had, I'll be honest.
I'm also writing that one down.
I haven't recorded at this point. I'm gonna fucking use it. What's stopping me from putting all of you into the meat grinder and seeing what comes out in 50 years?
What is stopping you? You seem to see some value in us for keeping us alive, letting me bargain with you. Your valuable time.
I am the commander of this watch post. My time is spent watching the river. This is entertainment. Lies are entertainment. We could have you on your knees, begging. But as gracious hosts, we've given you a chair.
Very kind of you. The masked one, he seems to be an entertainer.
He turns round. He was weak, pitiful. He begged. You obeyed. You'd be a good lapdog if nothing else. Tell me, what are the exact circumstances that brought you to me?
I kind of just give him like a footnote version of how we ended up in hell and how we got here.
Is that because you can't remember? Is that it?
Oh, I can remember it. It's a lot of work to rehash it when we both already know it, you know?
You regale him the story of leaving El Terrell, coming down, meeting Mad Maggie, going on a little wild goose ride to kill Harriman, taking a little zippity zap to the fucking wasps, making your way down towards the zapper, towards the bone brambles, giving him the information that you were looking for now. He listens with great intent.
To recap all of it, I sail where the wind steers me.
The winds have steered you to me.
And so the winds I will follow.
Do your winds seek to depose any who would rule?
Sorry, what was that?
Do your win. Yeah, I burped in the middle and I was like, fuck it, I'm rolling with it.
I mean, it fits.
Do your wins guide you to seek to depose anyone who would rule this plane?
Depose, as in get rid of? Or... Gotta love not speaking English natively.
Remove from office suddenly and forcefully. I just knew it was a cool word. It would be really funny if it meant something else.
Yeah. As I told you, we are currently on our way to oppose Zariel, which I believe rules parts, or is a ruler within Avernus. I'm not entirely caught up on my hierarchy.
Hello, hi. So, this is basically one of the two adverts you're going to see for a while because the other one's still in some other videos. Anyway, once again, we are on Coffee and we are on Patreon. Link up here, down below. There is some stuff now on the Patreon as well, some maps for a game coming up, as well as some resources that I've made as well for our games that I am running. Nice and news as well as that those maps are also available on Patreon such as well. Then, we are still partnered once again with the great guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, if you want to play a game, be it just a play-by-post or a quick one-shot, no strings attached, by all means, jump over to AdverntureOn, the link's in the description. Great server, excellent guys, you may even find a game run by myself. So we can do the apparel change, we've had a quick update, so here is your update. Firstly, on Mondays at 8 PM CEST, that's 7 PM GMT, 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST and 11 AM PST, there is the Dragonlance game. On Tuesdays at the same time, we have Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus. On Thursdays, we now have Vecna Eve of Ruin, where we're homebrewing the first 10 levels and then we're just going nuts from there with the actual module. Then, every second Saturday at the same time, we have Phandelver and below the Shattered Obelisk. Yeah, I'd write that down. It's like 10 in the morning. Now, for our live games, we have Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Now, if you are in the US, that is on a Friday night, and if you're basically anywhere else in the world, it's a Saturday morning. So, if you are in the US, it is 5 PM Pacific, 7 PM Central, 8 PM Eastern. If you're anywhere else in the world, such as myself, that's 1 AM UK GMT, 2 AM Central European Standard Time, and 9 AM Hong Kong time, because Ronan is on that time, so we'll include it for anyone in that time zone. So yeah, that about is everything. Let's get back to it. There's more power in joining us. Look where your quest hath brought you. Dead. Mentally dead. A liar. A con man. And an insignificant little birdie. He points towards Ornelin. Rupert. Farcival smiles, and finally Corby.
And what would you call me?
Pending trial. Awaiting judgment. Our next few words are vital to your survival.
What is this question again?
I should have wrote that down.
Oh, where?
I
Yeah,
guess-
where are our quest centers so far?
I think he's more asking. Oh, he's more offering you to, rather than oppose Zariel, to join Zariel.
What would it entail if we joined?
Servitude. Or at least a lifetime.
A lifetime of what race? An elven lifetime, dwarves. A human lifetime.
Wouldn't you like to know? Maybe you could ask her yourself.
Perhaps.
I feel you should remember. This is a little one. He's been inspecting Robert's and seems to turn round. You're in no battering position. You're being given choices. He seems to
And
fly up. The final choice would be death. And that would be a waste of talent.
I'm considering my options. You know, a ship doesn't equal
Options
zero.
are thinning.
But a lifetime of servitude in trade for our lives doesn't seem bad.
If you see a flash once more in your mind, an image, the flying citadel type thing. The flying fortress is the word I'm looking for. You can see another flash of the roof-like area, looking down upon high. You see a figure of blue and white standing in front of the tall, imposing, bald figure that flashes the blue figures kneeling. Another flash shows that a small contingent of colours, green, red and white, are pointed away. Another flash shows them same figures walking the wastelands of Avernus. Before flash
With the
cutting.
green, red, and white one?
Yes. Before flashing once more back to the blue and white one. Seems to be leading a horde of black mass towards another horde of black mass.
Out of character, thinking out loud. That seems like Rupert, Tarsaval, and Corby, right? Like they seem to be the white, red, and green figure that leave me while I fight for Zariel. Right? Roughly.
That's one interpretation, sure.
Damn it.
This is a creature of which you don't speak a language, speaking telepathically to you. So rather than getting a language, a voice, you get really shitty AI generated art.
Couldn't I have cast comprehend languages? I would understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that I hear. Like if it, like, I would have done that. If he were to allow me.
Looking on your sheet, I don't see comprehend languages.
This is a ritual spell.
I don't know why I thought it was purple. Don't know why I thought it was purple.
No.
I'm thinking of universal speech, that's why.
Yeah.
You can try it.
I'm gonna go on third turn. If you were to allow me, would I be allowed to cast this spell to allow me to understand your tongue?
He watches. They look round and the little one starts to move his hand. You can see there's the arcane in there. I'm listening, but I'm listening with intent. Try anything. Money. And you'll go out the window next.
If only I'd missed your step, I would have pulled the courageous fucking escape.
Would you?
I do.
Would you really?
Oh, absolutely, I would have tried. I just cast comprehend languages using a spell slot. So it only takes an action to cast.
Run up, you can. You can do that. I'm watching the little guy. I'll be polite and I'll give you a free Arcana check on that one there.
On what exactly?
On the little guy's hand. DC was 17.
Nice.
Whatever he was conjuring was not counterspell. In fact, counterspell doesn't have somatics.
Somehow.
You only know that because you're part sorcerer.
Yeah. I have the ability to learn counterspell.
DC worth 17. 15 plus the spell's level. Actually, be
So
18.
it's-
The spell's 3rd level.
yeah.
Yeah, either way, 22 is 22.
Would would I know the somatics of what kind of spell he's trying to get? Maybe like the school of spells?
Mm,
Because I would assume that certain somatics would have certain, or certain like certain different schools would have different somatics, like different languages, basically.
yeah, you could go ahead and try it. It's a 22. You're looking at a hold person, or a dominate monster, or a definitely a
Enchantment.
control spell.
Yeah, an enchantment.
Are they enchantments?
Yeah, no,
Yeah, they're enchantments.
yeah, they're enchantments. Yeah, because I have command, which is also an enchantment.
Command, it's only vocal, is it not?
Yeah, but it is a enchantment spell. I'm more saying like it would be an enchantment class, like enchantment school. Yeah, so he was just trying to hold me in spot. Yeah, so I cast comprehend languages, and I replied to him. I can now understand the literal meaning of your tongue.
Maybe your friends are sent away. Maybe you control armies. Maybe you join the Blood War. But either way, you'd be hers. You could do whatever. No, whatever she desires. These things are merely inconsequential. They could be your slaves. They could go back from whence they came. We could baptize them in the Styx. Choice is yours.
During these flashbacks, did I have a horse by any chance? Or during these flashes? Like a nightmare, maybe?
You asking me or are you asking them?
I'm asking you. Like, because you shit like, oh, there was a blue figure, like a white blue figure, commanding an army. What was I on a horse?
We're
I
up on
just,
high.
I just want to have a nightmare.
Look in the mirror and then go to sleep.
No. I'll watch your streams.
I'm gonna cry, that does it. Building falls, you all die.
I quickly close my eyes and try to reach out to my deity. See if there's anything.
Is there anything you've got for this, or are you just literally hoping and praying?
I'm asking. I'm looking for a little bit of guidance or an allowance on if I should take the deal.
Oh, yeah. Or religion check.
Hehe. Fuck it. I just realized I have this.
Magical game.
I can spend a sorcery point to reroll. Oh my god, that's the funniest fucking shit I've seen. That only happens to be holy fuck.
As you mentally reach out, calling, you're met with cold silence. Once more. Does
Nothing.
God hate you?
I think so, yeah.
At least your God in Dragonlance likes you.
I would never talk to that one.
The whole reason the world's in that situation.
Oh, that's even better. No, the god, at least the god in Evil Ruin likes me. Because that one I actually have a holy symbol of. Don't I actually not have my holy symbol anymore? Because I gave it to Corby. I believe.
You gave Corby your holy symbol, yes.
Yes.
However, your Fate Dealer's deck is also classed as a holy symbol, as is your Amulet of the Devout.
True. Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that one.
So you've given him your holy symbol, and then he's just watched you cast a ton of spells, and he's like, well, fuck me, I guess.
I'm gonna turn or speak to the guy again. I think we have a deal. You let me, my feeble-minded friend, the tiefling and the crow leave, and I will or alive, and we will serve Zariel.
Not quite.
Worth a shot.
He watches, he looks at the little one. He nods. Watches, he flies over to Rupert once more. Puts a little pen under his chinny chin. Goes wee 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 wee. But nah, see, leans in. You hear, Yagoth sends his regards. Hopefully when next we meet you're not so... Oh. He then takes the little pen and opens Rupert's mouth and just pushes it through both of his cheeks. Almost piercing them. Actually, no, full on piercing them. As Rupert just kind of stands there. Oh. See. Flies on off. Up. Your ceremony will be soon. Prepare yourself. We leave when they awake. So Parzival sells his soul to one devil, and you just gotta go and one up him like that.
Am I no warlock? Just give me like 3 level ups, but it's all in warlock.
Oh, now I know what's going on. Oh, it's gonna be. Oh, next session's gonna be so weird.
What happened to Rupert, by the way?
What do you
He just got a piercing and then left alone.
Yep.
Or now he can speak even less.